Namaste, my warriors, and welcome to Universal Goddess Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, donate. Donations are always appreciated, and we are always grateful for them. Message! The message from the ancestors. They're so proud of you that you came through this unscathed, I tell you, unscathed. Your heart could be hurting, your soul, but your soul is strong. You are a true warrior to this world. You need to know that. Stay strong on who you are. You are the empress. You are the emperor. You are a god and you are a goddess. You are that warrior that they didn't expect to keep getting up. I tell you, they're happy about who you are and how you stood your ground to everything that was coming towards you. And now here comes your blessing. Your table has been set before your enemies. And the Most High Lord God wants you to feast, he says. Feast. And they will watch as you feast. Everything's being removed from them, guys. Everything that was taken from you. Just wait on it. Divine timing is different for all of us, okay? We worked hard for it, and the Most High knows, okay, knows what was taken from you, how you were left alone. They wanted you to feel unloved, lonely, insecure, and this is everything they're feeling. Absolutely, they wanted you to feel down and out, penniless. They left you penniless. Everything, and when I tell you everything tenfold is coming back to you. Everything tenfold. They think they were sitting there choosing the color of their new car, truck, their house they were getting. They were already ready. They were ready to spend the rest of your money. And the Most High is pulling the rug right from under them, guys. So stand strong in who you are. You're still in the situation, okay? And they hating. Ooh, they hating on you. They hating on you. You got people left and right sending you demons. They sent the whole room full of demons to me last night. The whole shelter was flooding with newcomers coming in. They left you with one last bag to live by, right? And they wanted to steal that from you. And the Most High said, I think not. He's not letting it happen. He knows you've been through enough. And Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, Raquel, they all got your back. You are protected on all four corners of this world. I need you to know. All right, you are protected. They're not gonna let anybody hurt you. All right, they're still scheming and scamming. They got caught out there. The officials, the really good officials. All right, the ABC guys, FBI, CIA, Internal Affairs, Homeland Security, DEA, Special Forces. They're all on this. All of them, worldwide. This is going worldwide. You did the work, man. You don't know how many people you saved out here with your testimony, with you telling the truth about what's been going on, how they were stealing your birth certificate, your social security. They were putting life insurance policies on many people unbeknownst to them, and then taking them out unsuspectingly. People now know that they're being poisoned, and it was all because of you. They wanted to know. They needed to know how was it they were getting away with all of this, and they didn't know that it was because the hospitals don't test for poisoning. So they were dying of illnesses unbeknownst to them that they were poisoned. Um, Cancers that was coming up. They were willing to wait a couple of years because they were all paying in. This was a group effort. When I tell you a group effort, the church was involved in taking lives and hoarding that money. The mob didn't know exactly how far they were going with this, but now they do. And the mob wants their money back because they didn't want to pay in on this, and they know God's gonna come down on them. And they're very religious, and they believe in that. Believe in karma, especially when it comes to messing with a chosen. You are chosen, my warriors. You didn't go through this for nothing, man. Not at all. You did the right thing. You stood strong in who you were. They couldn't. they couldn't coach you out of what they tried sending all kind of stuff to you. The divine feminine, divine masculine. They were sending you false, beautiful people. Sorry, I got a little apple. They were sending you false lovers. They were sending you people who were on drugs to befriend you, who were prostitutes who to befriend you. Um, Showing you crazy pictures of what they were up to and what they had on their phone. They wanted you to be involved in all of that. Yeah, nah, you knew you and you took your stand. They wanted to coach you into doing drugs, or if you did drugs in the past, they wanted to coach you back into that. So they were sending people doing the drugs that you quit many years ago, and they were hoping that they could coach you back into that. Nah, old friends that robbed you, stuff like that. They wanted you to befriend them again, but you already knew, and being aware is half the job. Hi, my warriors, come in, come in, come in. Lincoln, Rudder, Easy P, Jenna Collins, morning, morning, my warriors. You did it. You did it. Whatever you did, however you've been protecting yourself, hopefully you've been taking your spiritual bath, some sea salt and a little candle. Pray. Pray them away, man. Pray them away. Anything was coming on you. Look, when I told you they were sending little pimples, that's how little they'll get. Now they'll be getting the cystic pimples all over their body, and they're wondering why they're itching, why they're gonna end up getting all kinds of parasites and bugs because they were trying to send that to you. So I want you to stand strong and absolutely everything that you were doing, you did the right thing. You've been cleansing your auras. You've been grounding yourself. Go by the water. Here I am by the Hudson River. Woo! Yeah. I'm worshiping the gods and the goddesses of the river, and they need to know that that you appreciate them. They heal you when they tell you to go by water, man. Any body of water, a stream, a river, a brook. I used to go to Tibbetts Brook Park, and enjoy the water over there. Um, Feed the animals. Feed your little birds, your feathered friends, the duckies. Let them know they're not alone too, you're helping out. When you're helping out the most high, love your pets. Love them. Love your little Bassets, your Anubis, your dogs. They're the ones who hold your space in heaven. I want you to know that when he sends you, there's a reason dog is spelled God backwards, okay? You're all gods and goddesses. They come in a different form. That's why when my little Hercules, which was a little Yorkie, he always thought he was big, and I could hear him telling me, "Mom, but I'm big, I'm big." And when he passed away, he came to me as Archangel Michael, and he looked down at me. And when I tell you I was at my end, like I was willing for someone to just take me out and throw my body in the park in Tibbetts Brook Park. I was walking in the dark that I couldn't even see my hand in front of me. And I just was hoping for somebody to take me out because I had just lost my mom, my stepdad, my nephew, my dog, which was my little rock. He might have been little, but he was grand to me. And he came back and he told me, "Look, Mom, I told you I was big." And he came and he was like 12 to 15 feet tall. His wingspan, the wings were higher than him and they flowed onto the floor. I never saw anything like that in my life. But he came to me. Get your thumbs up as you get in here, guys. Come on, press the button. Press the goddamn button. Get in here. So, did I ever believe in anyone, angels seeing things like that? I never really believed in any of that. But when I saw one for myself, I tell you, it scared me. I had to give him side eye and looking at him while he looked down at me walking by. And I believe at that moment he was protecting me from whatever was hiding in the dark. And I can hear him telling me no lips moving, and there was a little old lady sitting on a bench and she was glowing. The bench was glowing, she was glowing like an aura of glow. And she was just pointing and her lips are not moving, but you can hear her saying, he's here for you. And I was afraid to look, and I'm looking at the side eye at the angel because he was so big and scary. I'm sorry, it was scary. Beautiful, but scary at the same time. You know, I never saw something giant, and I felt protected at the time, but I was still scared. Um, and I wouldn't look him in the eye because he was so scary. I just gave him side eye and just kept walking like really fast. But I can hear him say and looking down at me saying, "You see, Mom, I told you I was big. And these little dogs that think they're giants and they want to protect you against the world, it's because their soul is bigger than you can imagine." So I mean, I put little Hercules in front of the mirror. There's a reason I call them Hercules. And all my little dogs, Athena and Titan, they're all gods and goddesses in my eyes. My bird Zeus, you know, I don't believe I chose those names. I mean, I named them that, but they were like already chosen to have those names. So they come as gods and goddesses to you in this world. And they were all very protective of me. Absolutely. They took my Harley from me, my Hercules. They were my jewels. She was my precious gem. They took them all by poison. They poisoned them all. They wanted to create. This is what they do to you guys, my warriors, with your pets. They see how loving you are to them and how protected you are. By it doesn't matter what size they are, but they protect you with their soul. Okay, they take the hit before you. Yeah, I want you to understand that when they're doing voodoo, santeria, black magic, witchcraft, brujeria, hoodoo, when they do all of this nasty shit to you, this dark magic, your animals protect you and they take that hit for you. I want you to know that. They sleep on your head when you're sleeping. You got a cat that sleeps on, she's protecting your crown chakra. I want you to know that's why your dogs are always around you, or if you're a reader, and they're always like my princess, my little Basset. She's always laying all over my cards, all over my reading table, my crystals. She too is looking for energy and cleansing, and she protects you and she cleanses your table. Okay? Your cat is always around you, and your dog, they know more than you. Okay? They're in the in between in the spirit realm and in this realm, so they protect you. I want you to know that. They know a whole lot more coming in, you know, in the spirit realm. They don't, when they stare into your eyes, it might mean that they know that they're going, and they want to hold you as much as possible. So give them that. Give them, give them a little bit more of you. They deserve it. They deserve it. They wait for you when you come out of work. They're just dying to be next to you, protect you. They don't know what's going on when you're out there and they're stuck at home. They all they want to do is protect you against the world. It's you, your pets against the world, I tell you. So love them a little more. You know, give them those treats. You know, they're not here for a lifetime, but when they're here just for you. Just for you. So they've taken many of my cats. Many. They've taken over 13 of my cats, you know, doing this spell work, poisoning them. Just poison. Just pure evil when I tell you the evil. My husband poisoning my first dog, my jewel, my precious gem. And then he said, he goes, you know how much I love you. They sit there like fake crying with their fake tears. My husband took drama in college. He took acting. So he's very good at what he does, you know. So they're coming back. They want to come back with those acting skills. Okay. They took courses to be in law enforcement, so they know the law. They know they have to be taught to hold back those emotions when they see something horrific, like a child being murdered or dismembered body. They actually take courses for that, so that they're cold to those situations. So they they can't be broken when it's time for them to let go of their own. They take out their own children, their firstborn, their mom, their dad, their grandma, um, the one they love the most. That's what they take. That's their sacrifice. It's usually their firstborn. My husband's been trying to take my daughter since she was born. Since she was born, he's been trying to take her out. And the Most High protects her. He doesn't realize that she too is a goddess. My son's a god. My daughter's a goddess. They use her energy to be a witch. They had groomed her since she was a child, so they groomed her to the point that she's on the dark side and there's no return, you know. And then they use mind control, the MK Ultra, the CIA, in order to take control spiritually of your child. And they take off all the loving thoughts, everything you did that was loving, caring, nurturing to them, and they know your best friend, your loving child that was with you is no longer. It is because they put negative thoughts into their heads, and they are no longer your child because of the mind control. But the Most High Lord has promised that they will return to you. They will return to you with that love, and they will remember what had been done to them. They turn them gay, all of them. Whether it's a daughter or a son, they turn them gay, all of them. They have to be initiated in that way. So it's sad. It's sad that even they know it's sad. It's sad for them. All right, that's not something that they wanted, that they're proud of. It hurts them too, guys. So them going through all this shit, trying to murder you, trying to be part of their group, it's not them anymore. They've been taken over, and every now and then you'll catch a glimpse of the real them, and so will they. And they have to be recalibrated, re-mind fucked in reality, and they groom them to be prostitutes to make money on the dark web for them. So it's not really them. They've been groomed and mind fucked, which the Most High they tie it. Your ancestors, the angels, the spirit world, your guides. They're all tired of them crossing these lines, these spiritual lines that they've crossed. The laws, spiritual law, and they're gonna come down really hard on them, guys. It's gonna be sad to watch how these higher ups took advantage of our young and turned them. And in reality, that's not a choice that they would have made. They never would have gone to the dark side, so they took them illegally through the spirit realm. So they have to pay for that. They have to pay for what they've done to our children, and 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 they're paying for it right now. And you're helping all of that. You've helped the officials find out how they were doing it through poison. You let them know the arsenic, the thalliums, the feelings. You've let others know that they were being poisoned by the feelings you was telling them what they were gonna feel, the headaches, the nausea, the pain, the dizziness. You let them know what were the feelings of that poison because they were saying, "Oh, it's just a spiritual thing or a spiritual awakening. You're gonna be feeling a little nauseous." No, no, no. You just been poisoned, boo boo. The pain. They put cameras all over the house to watch you suffer. This is their fetish, is to watch you suffer. So, and they pay money. People pay money on the dark web to watch as the poison takes over your body, and they call them snuff films because they watch you die as you take these poisons. You've been giving these poisons. They watch you suffer and die, and they get paid for that. Everybody has to pay to jump into that channel, and believe it or not, it's done. It's done when they rape your babies, your children. They're all being filmed. Absolutely every event when they're doing bestiality and raping your pets, they're filming it. They're filming it. They're making money off of that. People like to, very dark people like to watch shit like that. But you've been helping the officials to open those cases back up and exhume. Some of the bodies can be exhumed because a lot of the bodies have been cremated so that they can't find the poisons in their bloodline. But a lot of the bodies now are being exhumed. You've helped them find these life insurance policies that you don't even know, unbeknownst to you, have been on. And in a lot of cases, you're already dead on paper. They put fake birth certificates, fake death certificates, and these people have collected a lot of money on your life. That's why you're being hunted in so many ways, because now they got to make it look real because they're being hunted and followed, and all the yeah, something you can't believe is real. It's hard to say to people because people want to walk around and think you're crazy. Yeah, it's crazy until you actually do your research and you find out, wow, mind control is real. Wow, these people using poisons and toxins and to murder people for their innocent souls and to line their pockets with this blood money. It's real, and they cremate the bodies to get away with all of it. So everybody, absolutely everybody they could get away with is being cremated. If you notice now, some of your family members where you would have had them buried, a lot of them are being cremated so that they can't exhume the bodies to find the poisons in their bodies because they put them in car accidents, hit and runs, kidnappings, dismemberment. They do all of that to try to hide what's been done to them. But we all know now that it's these covens, these secret societies, these churches that hide behind this veil that can no longer be hidden. They're not hidden anymore, guys. You've let it all out. You let them know exactly what they were looking for, and that you're still alive. Here you are, still alive, speaking your testimony, right? And you're supposed to be dead on paper. They've already collected. You had a burial somewhere. You know, some they cried for you. Those fake tears, they used that. They actually went through mourning, mourning your fake death. Ain't that crazy? But I want you to know, look, you did it. You did it. Whatever you did, whatever you've been doing, what the manifesting, all your manifestations are coming through. Absolutely every one of them. You manifested your loving family back, your peace, your abundance in all ways, whether it be here or your immediate, endless, hereditary financial abundance, or your spirituality, abundance and spirituality. It's all here. It's all here, guys. They can't hold it back anymore. And anyway, you're way stronger than them. Look at you. Look at you still standing. They out there, they going through it. They going through it. That rug, that bag that they thought they was getting, they was actually picking car colors out, what car they were gonna get, where's the house they were gonna get. They ain't getting none of that shit. So laugh at them when I tell you, you get that last laugh, right? They were giving you that wink, like, yeah, I got you. Yeah, you get that. You get that back, boo boo. All of it. So namaste, my warriors. You did it. Whatever you've been doing, keep your faith, your hope, even if it's that mustard seed. You know, there's a lot of times you wanted to give up, or you did give up, but there was that little bit of hope that was in there that kept you going. And here you are. Look at you. Look how strong you are, my gods and my goddesses. You stay strong, my warriors. You got this.